So I wanted to share my other credit card story. Now, if you've been following me along, you know that I had lost my credit card. And this wonderful couple found it on the road somewhere, and eventually, you'll have to watch the other videos, but eventually I got my credit card back. This was a MasterCard from BMO. I'm Canadian. And I tried to use, first I had locked my card when I didn't have it, and then I unlocked it. I had talked to the bank and they said, well, maybe it's better to just lock it rather than declare it being lost. So anyways, that's what I did. And then when I found it, when I got it back in the mail, kind of, because it was a courier service that delivered it to the hotel, you'll have to see that on the video, I unlocked it. And then I was in, oh God, now I don't remember where I was, but I was at the Mexican restaurant wanting to use my card, and for some reason, the tap didn't work. Now, I don't normally tap, but I've been tapping. Not that kind of tapping. I've been tapping in Spain, and so that's what I tried. It didn't work. And so I had to insert it and put a PIN number, and I thought I had the right PIN number, but it didn't work. Okay. And so that's when I I told the guy, okay, I'll be right back. Went to the hotel, it was just around the corner, brought the money back. So you got to carry cash with you sometimes. That's one thing. I was paying my meals with my credit card to save my cash for, day-to-day kind of coffees here and there sort of thing. Anyway, so then paid that. The next day, same thing happened. This was in Balota, actually. It happened in Balota a couple of nights ago. And same thing. I couldn't use my card. And it said that I had too many PIN errors. Anyways, last night I was in, I'm leaving, oh God, Alorca? Sorry. I'm leaving the town, but I went to the ATM. I had called Bank of Montreal again and told them about my issue, that the card wasn't working. The young man on the phone, this is from my computer in the hotel room, said, okay, we'll just reset your PIN, find an ATM machine, and follow the instructions that they give you on the privacy type of recording. Okay, so I had to find an ATM. And of course, I'm in Spain. I haven't used the ATM machines here at all, but I did do a computer check. I did a search, found an ATM. And it didn't matter which ATM that I used, as long as I followed, the instructions on the audio, which basically was, in order for my PIN number to work, my new PIN, I would have to either do a balance check or a cash withdrawal. And then eventually that would secure the new PIN. So, walked to the ATM machine, found the ATM machine, walked there, and I'm telling you, I tried it maybe 4 times. I tried it a few times on my own first. Well, first machine I went to, I couldn't figure out how to put the card inside the ATM machine. I even asked a couple, and they couldn't figure it out. And so I went to another machine, Casa Rural or something like that. Went to another one, was able to do it. I had to change the language. Then it asked me right away to put my PIN number in there. And then I did the balance inquiry. And then there was an error message that said something like, the bank isn't responding. You got to call the bank. Anyways, oh man. I called the bank a few times, got transferred, got disconnected, blah, blah, blah. Okay, all of this. I did that. And of course, every time, I know this sounds like I was complaining, I was so frustrated. Every time you talk to a new person, you have to give the same security, answer the same security questions. And I'm telling you, I was getting frustrated. Of course, when I get frustrated, I don't shout. I just express, I'm getting very frustrated. Can we just get to what needs to be done? Anyways, finally, I did talk to another lady because I had to call again a few times. The other lady did try to help me, and they all did. So it wasn't about them, and it wasn't about me. She tried, I did everything, and at the end, I still got the same error message on the ATM saying that the bank wasn't responding. So the bottom line is I decided, well, this is the last time I'm going to try, number one, because I was getting frustrated. It was getting dark. It was getting cool. I wanted to get to the hotel. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to put this card aside and I'm going to use my Visa card. That was my plan. That is my plan. And so if you're traveling, I'm being mindful because, of course, I'm still doing the Camino. If you're traveling, bring cash of that country and 2 credit cards, because for some reason, 2 different, not just MasterCard, like I've got a Visa and a MasterCard, bring 2 different ones because, well, for different reasons. Remember, I had lost my MasterCard. I found it. And then my backup was to use my Visa. And now something wrong with the PIN. So I'm going to use my Visa. Now, when I get to the next big city, because I've got, not today. Today's a walking day. Tomorrow is another walking day, but I'm going to be staying in Ribadeo. I'm going to get to Ribadeo tomorrow on day 23. And I'm going to be staying there overnight and staying there for the entire day, which is great. So when I get there, well, I think it's, what's today? Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm going to deal with it again. I'm going to call the bank again because I know that there's a ATM machine in Ribadeo. I'll try it again. I want to sort this out, and if it doesn't work, it's okay. But I at least want to make sure that I have 2 credit cards that work with a PIN, because the Visa card, I haven't been using it at all. So I don't know if the touch will work, or the have to enter a PIN. I don't know if that's going to work. So for me, I feel better if I have 2 credit cards. And besides, I did have some cash when I left, but I'm running short of cash. So I'm being mindful of that too. And so I just want to make sure I have 2 credit cards that work. And so that's why I'm going to do that. That way, for me, it's peace of mind. Anyways, I think that's all I want to say on that. You know, this has nothing to do with me. I didn't do anything wrong. I might have entered the wrong code. Okay. And then I might have. And then, of course, BMO did everything they could. So it's got nothing to do with what they did. I'm in a different country, and sometimes systems just don't connect. So when I'm going to go to Ribadeo, I'm going to make sure, and I did when I went there last night, that the ATM deals with international MasterCards. And this will be done after I call. I'll make sure that we connect on the right type of machine and see how that works. And then that's it, right? I've done what I could. I'm taking responsibility for my actions. And then the rest will be up to the systems at large. I'm going to show you where I am. And I will bid you adieu. Day 22, another MasterCard story. Bye.